Hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail, and we're continuing here on the walls of Derry stroke Londonderry, and you can see another wee look out here. Quite amazing, isn't it? The centuries obviously would have been up there keeping a lookout, and where we are now is actually Church Bastion, and you can see a couple more cannons, and there's St Colum's Church. I done a few videos there earlier. So we'll have a wee look at these cannons, and then we'll show you over the walls into the Fountain Estate. I showed you the Fountain Estate earlier, but there's a wee bit of information about the Fountain Estate. It's great to have these cannons, isn't it? When I see a cannon like this here, it reminds me of Oliver Cromwell, I have to say. Brilliant. Wee bit of information on this one. Livery companies of the City of London, and sent to the city in May, June 1642. So they all came in, or most of them anyway, came in 1642 by the Worshipful Company of Merchant Tailors, probably cast by John Brown at one of his works in Kent. So they seem to credit John Brown for all of these cannons, and these were from the different merchant guilds of London to protect the city. And there's a wee bit of information here. There you can see Church Bastion. That's the tower there that I showed you, and that's the way it's changed, because the houses and the railings are now gone. And it's the bastion in the late 19th century. Note the railings enclosing the bastion gardens and the roofs of the houses on Fountain Street backing onto the church wall. But they're gone. And it says the fountain. Below you is the fountain residential area. The fountain took its name from a reservoir built around 1810, which was located below church wall, and from which fresh running water was drawn from a tap. Water was piped in it from Riverview Basin in the waterside. The houses in Fountain Street were built right up against the city walls from the 1830s and were cleared away in the 1970s. And so that's the fountain there that I showed you earlier. State, and you get a good view from here as well. See there? And there's that other wee Sentinel's hut that I showed you earlier in another wee video. So there you go, so you can get a good view here, there's no doubt about it. So if you haven't walked the walls of Derry stroke Londonderry, why don't you get yourself away from the TV and get down here on a glorious day like this and have a wee dander around the walls. And even if you don't enjoy the history, you'll enjoy the walk, because it's a nice wee walk, and they have summer seats and all, so you can take a rest on the summer seat. So thanks for watching, and God bless.